All right, now. So we got the Yod, Ha, Lamed, Mem, Nun, Samek, Ayin, He, Sasade, Ko. All right, now let's go through them. All right, vowel points. Now, comments. Yod, comment. Ya. Sere. Yay. Now, this is what you have to pay attention to. When you see two yods together, all right, take the vowel point off. Okay, this is very important to know this. All right, two yods together. All right. When you see two yods together, I'll circle it. We'll put a square in that block. All right. When you see two yods together, all right, see this yods? When you see those two together, what they've done is like when we're taking the numbers for the Asra Hamesh, they purposely put the Hey first before the Yod to keep from saying Yahweh. All right. When you see two Yods together, they're doing the same thing. So that you will not spell the family name of Yah. So when you see two Yods together, it's supposed to be a substitution for Yahweh. All right. They did this on purpose to keep from writing Yod He for Yahweh. So when you see two Yods together, they did this on purpose to keep the reader from saying Yahweh. Just like when they put the vowel points in the name Yahweh to keep the person from saying Yahweh, and you're not supposed to pronounce that. You're supposed to say Adonai. So when you see two Yods together, that's also a substitution for the name Yahweh. So when you see two Yods together, they say you're supposed to say Adonai. We're not doing that. All right. They should have never put these two Yods together. See, that's another ploy that they put together to keep people from saying Yahweh's name. So when you see two Yods together, this is important to know this. When you see two Yods together, it's so that the reader will not read Yahweh. They will say Adonai. All right. That's why they did it. These scribes, the false pen of the scribes works falsehood. All right. So when you see two Yods together, that's a substitution for the name Yahweh. All right. So keep that in mind. All right. Let's continue. All right. So now, Cholem. Now, when you see Yod Cholem or pronunciation Yod, whether it's with a Cholem or Wa, that's also a substitution for the name Yahweh. Instead of saying Yah, you say Yo. That's why you hear people say Yochanan, because they took Yah out, put this Wa here or this Cholem here, so that you will not say Yah, you will say Yo. That's why people say Yochanan. That's why Yochanan was, that's why Yochanan was changed to Yochanan, and Yochanan was changed to the English John. The pronunciation of his name is Yochanan. And even Yahshua ben Nun, Yahshua the son of Nun. That's why you get Joshua, because they took the Yod Hey out, put Yod Wah in there to say yo. So Yahshua became Yoshua. So now we say Joshua in English. Yochanan's name was changed to Yochanan. That's why we say John in English, because they took Yah out and put Yo in there to substitute for the name of Yahweh. So that's another thing that the false pen of the scribes done. All right. So when you see two Yods together, that's supposed to be a substitution for Yahweh's name. When you see Yod and Wah together, I'm not saying at the end of a word or anything, but by itself, that's the substitution for Yahweh too. All right. So you got to be careful of that. So Yo and Sharuk, you. So Yah, Ye, Ye, Yo, you. All right, now. Patak. Yah. All right. Segal. Yeah. Okay. Kirek. Yeah. Hametz Katu. Yeah. And Kibbutz. Yeah. So Yah, Ye, Ye, Yah, Yud. Next one, Ka. Hametz. Ha. All right. Sarai. Hey. Sarai Yod. Hey. All right. Okay. Kirek Yod. He. Kolem. Po. See, Po. Po. Sharuk. Who. Who. So, Ka, Ke, Ki, Ko, Hu. That's long vowel. All right, short vowel. Patak. Ka. Segal. He. Hirek. Hametz Katu. Ha. Make this bigger. Ha. And Kibbutz. Good. So short vowel. Ka, he, ki, ha, hu. All right. That's comment. I mean ka. Now lamed. Comments. La. Comment. Sere. This long vowels. Remember long vowels. Start with long vowels. Sere. Le. Sere yod. Le. All right. Here yod. Li. So la, le, li. Holem. Lo. Holem with the wa. Lo. And Sharuk. Lu. So long vowel. La, le, li, lo, lu. Now short vowel. Patak. La. Segal. Le. Here. Li. Hames katu. Li. Make this bigger. See, li. Hames katu. And caboose. L. So short vowel. La, le, la, lu. All right. We're not going to go through the shawal on these. You should have the basic understanding of pronunciation of the shawal, the vocal shawal, and the compound shawal. Okay. So now, mem. Comments. Oh, we'll go over it. We'll go over it. Mem. Comments. Ma. We'll go over everything. Saturday. May. All right. Saturday yod. Say still. May. Hirek yod. Me. Okay. Holem. Mo. Holem with wa. Mo. And then shuruk or shurek. Mu. So ma, me, me, mo, mu. Now, patak. Ma. Segal. Me. Here. Me. Comments katu. Ma and kibbutz. Mu. So short vowel. Ma, me, ma, mu. Now nun. Okay. Comments. Na. Serre. It's all repetition. Serre. Ne. Serre yod. Ne. Kirek yod. Ni. All right. Kolem. No. Kolem with the wa. No. And then Saruk. Nu. All right. Short vowel. Patak. Na. Segal. Ne. Cherek. Ne. All repetition. Comments katu. Na. And kibbutz. Na. So short vowels. Na, ne, na, nu. All right. Now, next letter. Samek. So we did Yod, Ka, Lamed, Mem, Nun. Now we're on Samek. We're almost done. Samek. Comments. Sa. Serre. Say. Serre Yod. Say. Herek Yod. Si. Kolem. So. The wa. Kolem. So. Sharuk. Su. So. Sa. Say. Si. So. Su. Now. Short vowel. Patak. Sa. Segal. Set. See, every time I write this, I'm even drilling myself. Set. Sit. See, the more you write it, the more you get it in too. The more you gets into your spirit man too. Now, Kames Khatu. Sa and the kibbutz. Sa. So short vowels. Sa, se, sa, se, sa, su. Like I said, the more I write it, the more I'm drilling myself. See, the more I write this, the more I'm drilling myself. Okay. Remember that. All right. Now, ayin, remember, like aleph, ayin and aleph are both considered silent letters. They have generally they have a phonetic a sound, but they also take on the the phonetics of that associated vowel point. All right. So first one, comments. Ah. All right. Next one, Sarah. Okay. Sarah Yod. Hey, now keep this in mind. Just because we're writing it on here, that doesn't necessarily mean you'll see these particular vowel points for these particular letters. All right. This is just phonetics exercise. All right. To learn how to pronounce. Okay. All right. Now, Sarah Yod. Hirek Yod. E. All right. Kolem. O. With the wa. O. Shuruk. Or Shurek. Whichever you want to say. U. So, long vowels. A. A. E. O. U. Now, short vowel. A. That was the patak. A. Okay. Next one. Cigar. E. Hirek. E. Hametz Katu. And kibbutz. So short vowel. A, E, I, A, All right, next one. Hey. All right, comments. Ha, ha. Saturday. Hey. Even Saturday, yo. Hey. Here, yo. Golem. Po, or with the wa, po, and a sharuk. Pu. So long vowel. Pa, pe, pi, po, pu. Now, short vowel. Patak. Pa. Segal. Pe. Hirek. Pe. Comments. Khatu. Pa. And kibbutz. Pu. So, pa, pe, pe, pa, pu. That's short vowel. Next letter. Society. All right. Remember, this has a to sound, or to sound, to or to All right. And in the modern, they give it a sound, but it's su. So comments. Stop. Sarah. To say. Sarah yo. To say. Hirek yo. To see. Olem. To so. And olem with the wa. To so. And the shuruk. To zoo. All right. That's long vowels. To sa, to say, to see, to so, to su. Now, short vowel. Patak. To sa. All right. Segal. To se. To go to se. So to sa, to se. Kere. To zit. To zit. So short vowel. To sa, to se, to zit. Comments. Khatu. To sa. And kibbutz. To zo. So short vowel. To sa, to se, to zi, to so. I mean to sa, to zo. To sa, to ze, to zi, to za, to zo. All right. Now, last one is po. All right. Ko. Comments. Ha. All right. Sere. K. Sere yod. K. Kerek yod. P. Holem. Ko. For the wa, for the holem. Ho. And Soruk. Hu. So long vowel. Ha, K, Ki, Ko, Hu. All right. All right, now short vowel. Patak. Pa. Segal. Ke. So ka, ke. Kere. Ke. So ka, he, ke. Okay. Hametz katu. Ha. And kibbutz. Huh. So short vowel. Ka, ke, ki, ka, hu. All right, now for the shawah. Vocal shawah. Remember, Abrit is written and read from right to left. Okay. All right. Yod Shawah. Yeah. Top Shawah. Ke. Lamed Shawah. Le. Mem Shawah. Me. Nun Shawah. Ne. Samet Shawah. Se. Ayin Shawah. E. Pe Shawah. Pe. Sasade Shawah. Sase. Hope Shawah. Pe. All right. Now, Patak. The compound Patak. Shawah Patak. All right. Yod. Ya. Ta. Ta. La. Lame. La. Mem. Ma. Nun. Na. Samek. Sa. Ayin. Ah. Pe. Pa. Sasade. Sa. Hope. Ka. Now. Segal. Shawah Segal. All right, now. Jawa, compound Jawa, Sago. Yod, Ye, Ka, Ke, Lamed, Le, Mem, Me, Nun, Ne, Samek, Se, Ayin, E, He, He, Sasade, Sase, Ko, Ke. All right, now, comments Hatu. We're almost done. Really, with only, what, 3 or 4 letters. Got Sin, Shin, Ta. Sin, Shin. So it'll be 4 left. Okay. Yo, right? With compound Shawa, comments Hatu. Ya, Ka, Ka, Lame, La, Mem, Ma, Nun, Na, Samek, A, Ayin, A, He, Ha, Sade, Sa, Ho, Ka. All right. Now, last 4 letters. All right. Sin. Remember the dagesh for the sin is on the left, and dagesh for the shin is on the right. And ta. All right, so you got resh, sin, shin, ta. All right. First one. Comments. Ra. So you roll your ras. You roll your resh. So ra. All right. Sere. Re. Sere yo. Re. Kirek yo. Re. Kolem. Ro. With the wa to make kolem. Ro. And Staruk. Ru. So ra, there's long vowels. Ra, re, ri, ro, ru. Short vowel. Patak. Ra. Segal. Re. Here. Re. Kames Katu. Is short vowels. Kames Katu. Ra. And caboose. R. So short vowel. Ra, re, re, ra, r. Now, sin. Long vowel. Comments. Sa is like Samic pronunciation. Sa. Sere. Say. Sere yo. Say. I'm gonna make that. This is about out. Say. Herek yo. See. All right. Kolem. So. The wall with the to make kolem. So. And the shuruk. Su. Long vowel. Sa. Say. Si. So. Su. Now short vowel. Patak. Sa. Sagol. See, all repetition. Se. Hirek. Sit. Kames Khatu. Sa. And Kabuz. So short vowels. Sa, se, sa, so. Now, shin. Almost done. Long vowel. Comments. Sha. Sere. She. Sere. She. Sere yo. She. Hirek. She. So sha, she, she. Polem. Show. Sha, she, she, show. Polem with the wa. Show. And then Saruk. Shu. That's long vowels. Sha, she, she, show, shu. Short vowel. Patak. Sha. Sagal. Shit. Earache. Shit. Comments katu. Shop. And kibbutz. Sure. So short vowels. Sha, she, shi, sha, shu. Last letter. Ta. All right. Long vowel. Comments. Ha. Sere. Hey. Sere yod. Hey. Yerek yod. He. Cholem. Ho. Cholem with the wa. To. And sharuk. Long vowels. Ta, te, ti, to, tu. Short vowel. Patak. Ta. Segal. Te. Hilrich. Te. Comments katu. Ha. And lastly, kibbutz. Good. So short vowel. Ta, te, ti, ta, tu. All right, now the vocal shawaz. Re, the rest. Re, sin, say, shin, she, ta, te. Now, compound, patak. Rest, ra, sin, sa, shin, sha, ta, ta. Segal. This is the compound. Shawah. First one was the vocal. Now compound. Segal. Okay. Rest, re, sin, se, shin, she, ta, te. Last one. Comments katu. And now I'm going to tell you the rule of thumb. And then we're done. All right. right? Compound schwa comments. Katu. So ra, the rest is ra, sin is sa, shin is sha, ta is ta. All right, that's the complete alphabet with the vowel point system from aleph all the way to ta. Okay, every vowel point, every pronunciation. All right, now including compound schwa and vocal schwa. Now here's a rule of thumb. Okay, I'm gonna just take any letter. I'll leave the shin up here. All right. Remember this rule of thumb. All right. Remember this. As a matter of fact, no, I'm gonna say I'm gonna write two dabar rim up here. One is all right. Okay. Let me see something real quick. Rule of thumb. All right. And pronounce the dabar. You know, when people interpret a word, this Abrit. When pronouncing a dabar, all right. First, you look at the consonant and then you look at its associated vowel. All right. In the pronunciation, you see you got the aleph, you got the bait or bayit, and you got the comments. The comments is under the aleph. So when you're pronouncing this, you pronounce the consonant with its associated, you start from right to left. Abrit is written in red from right to left. So you look at the consonant and its associated vowel and you pronounce that. So since this aleph is considered a silent letter, you wouldn't pronounce this, you would pronounce the vowel point. And the vowel point is a comment, so you pronounce this ah. All right, ah. Now it ends with a consonant, but no vowel point. So that should tell the reader that this is all one syllable right here. All right, that's all one syllable. Now, if it had another vowel, well, I'll get into that after we pronounce this. Okay, so with this consonant with this associated vowel, and then with a consonant, you'll pronounce this ab. Ab. It starts with the aleph. Its associated vowel point is a comment. So you pronounce, since the aleph has no pronunciation, it's considered a silent letter. It takes on the vowel of that vowel point, and it ends with a bayit, and the bayit has a bus sound. So it's ab, ab. So that's one syllable. So what if this had a yod at the end, and it's a hirek yod? All right. So now you have two consonants here, and both consonants have a vowel point. See, this consonant aleph has a vowel point, comments. This bayit has a vowel point, hirek yod. So therefore, this has two syllables. You pronounce this first syllable, the aleph is a silent letter, has no phonetic pronunciation, and you got the comments with a associated vowel point comment. So you pronounce the first syllable ah. Now the second syllable, how do I know it's another syllable? Because the next consonant has its associated vowel point. So that automatically tells me that this has two syllables. I mean, syllables. All right. So the first syllable is ah, and the next syllable has a bayit and cherek yod. So when we did our drill, you had bayit with the cherek yod, you had b. So put it together, abi, 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 abi. First one is ab. See, with no vowel point there, it was ab. It only had one syllable. But since this has another vowel point on the second syllable, therefore, or second letter, therefore it tells me this is another syllable. So it has two syllables. So abi, the first one means interpreted father. The second is considered my father's. This is a personal pronoun for me or my father, my ab or abi is my father. When you get into the scripture in the English, you'll see them say father in general, but in the Abrit, you'll hear them say, Yahshua said, abi, abi, what he's saying, my ab or my strong one in the house, or my interpreted my father, not just general, he was being specific. His ab, my ab, so abi, like the Yahweh's Tiplah, Yahweh abi, my father, Sheba Shemayim, Yikra Shemcha, my ab, which is in Shemayim, Kadash be your name, Yikra Shemcha, Machut call Yaser Ratzonika Keba Shemayim came Ba'aretz. Your reign come, your will be done on earth as it is in Shemayim. All right. Interpreted heaven. So rule of thumb, you look at the consonant and then you look at its associative vowel point to pronounce. If you see the next consonant with a vowel point, that lets you know it's two syllables. But if it doesn't have a vowel point under the adjacent consonant, it only has one syllable, or it's all pronounced in the same syllable. Ah, all right. So that's the first rule of thumb. You look at the consonant, and then you look at its associated vowel point right up underneath it. All right, right up underneath it. If you see the vowel point, you pronounce that. You pronounce that. If you don't see a vowel point under the letter, that lets you know that that's one syllable, or that part of the syllable. Okay, that's one rule of thumb. Number two is, which is number one really. Remember, Abrit is written and read from right to left, not left to right, but right to left. Okay. So next rule of thumb, dealing with the vocal shawah. All right. It's just like, we'll just take this letter, vocal shawah, pronounce it with an S sound. So all right. Even if I have another letter here, like I was going to have the shin, shet. Now, compound, here's the compound shawah. The compound shawah is only for three short vowels. The patak, the patak, the segal, and the kames katu. These are the only short vowels that you'll see the shawa as a compound shawa or compound vocal. It gives it the quick sound. Ah, eh, ah. Okay, quick sound on that, on the syllable. All right. Okay, now in the last rule of thumb, dealing with the syllable divider. All right, syllable divider. Let me get an example. All right, let me give an example. The syllable divider. Let me see. Oh, I'll get it from the. Give me one moment. I want to give an example of one so you'll see it. Page. Okay. Okay. All right. The next example, or the last rule of thumb, is the syllable divider. All right. When you see a shawa on two adjacent, that means they're right beside each other, consonants, the first one is the syllable divider, and the second is the vocal. All right. So with this being said, I would pronounce this, since this kaf has this syllable divider, because you got the yod, pere, ha, shawa, ha, shawa. Bayit, Sorut. All right. So since you had two shawas on adjacent consonants, they're right beside each other. The first shawa is your syllable divider, and the second shawa is the vocal. So you got the yod, kirek, ha. That's all one syllable. Okay, all one syllable. So since this is a syllable divider, you pronounce these right here. Yod, kirek, ka. Yik. See, that's a syllable divider. So it's yik. Now, the second one you would be considered a vocal. So you got the ta and the shawa. And you pronounce that. So that's another pronunciation. You take the consonant and its associated vowel point, vocal shawa. So te, so yik, te. Now, why wasn't this all one syllable? The reason being is because this wa at the end is a vowel, shuruk. So that put this bayit and shuruk together to make a third syllable, boo. So it's yik to boo, yik to boo. The first one, yik, the first sawa is your syllable divider, yik. The second consonant with this associated vocal shawa pronounced te, and then the last syllable, the bayit with its associated vowel point or vowel, shuru, boo, yik, taboo, yik, taboo, yik, taboo. First one is a syllable divider. The second is the vocal, yik, taboo, yik, taboo. So those are the rule of thumb. And that's, so be it. Like I said, this was a long one, but I had to bring everything out. Remember, I'm gonna have all three recordings together: the consonant recording, the vowel point recording, and the phonics recording. All the three of those are going to be together. Keep them together. They're going to be used as your reference. I admonish you to keep going over them whenever you can. And like I said, with the recordings, when I do the editing, I write it out so you could see it. So I really encourage you to continue looking at these, continue practicing. Always continue practicing all your phonics, your letters, your writing. Like I said, when I write, I'm drilling myself. I'm drilling while I'm teaching, I'm drilling myself. See, I'm always drilling myself. So since I'm drilling myself, you'll see more and more and more that come out. And they'll get you to start drilling yourself. So remember these rule of thumbs. Okay, remember, you look at the consonant and the associated vowel point for the pronunciation. For the vocal shawa, you look at the vowel point, you look at the consonant and associated shawa, as in te. For the syllable divider, when it's two shawas on adjacent consonants, these two together, the first one is always the one on the right, that's the first one. The first one is always the syllable divider. The second one is always the vowel point, the vocal. All right. And that's the so be it. In the name of Yahshua.